Hello and welcome back to Mobile Automation with UiPath Test Suite. In the previous demos, we learned how to set up devices in Mobile Device Manager using Sauce Labs, and how to create mobile apps. We're ready to get to the actual automation. The simplest way to automate mobile devices is to use the built-in recorder of Mobile Device Manager. Alright, let's see how this goes. In this example, we will automate the process of applying for a loan on the UI Bank web application. Before we get to the recording of the steps, let's make sure we are using the right device and the right app. Notice on the Mobile Device Manager window title the Android device name and the name of the web application, UI Bank. So, we're ready indeed. Let's open the Recorded Actions tab on the right. This displays all the recorded steps. It is now empty, of course, but you'll see it getting populated right away. We can go ahead and perform the actions to apply for a loan, and the recorder will capture each of them. Let's first navigate to the Loans page of the UI Bank web portal. We'll click on Products, then Loans. Next, click Apply for Loan. You can now see the loan application page, and on the right, you can already see the actions being recorded. Next, to apply for a loan, we need to fill out the application form and submit it. You might wonder how to enter text into an application form when using the recorder. Simply double-click the target field. This will both select it and open the text editor. We'll enter the right piece of information in each of the fields and click Send Text every time. One thing to notice here is that the recorder is able to recognize the type of field we are interacting with. It identifies single-tap actions for the simple text fields, and the select action for the drop-down field, loan term. Finally, let's click Submit Loan. Great, we have completed all the steps required for a loan application. Next, we want to check our automation to see if it runs without any errors. Of course, it needs to start from the home page. For this, we'll add an Open URL activity, not from the recorder this time, but from the Actions tab here. If you are not familiar with the icons yet, simply hover over them and you'll get their description. There it is, Open URL. Let's input the UI Bank homepage address. Alright, now, using the recorder panel, we can run, copy, or delete each step individually. For example, let's delete the Open URL action, since we no longer need it. Of course, we can also execute all the steps together. Let's do exactly this. Great, all the actions were performed as captured. Next, let's import these actions into UiPath Studio Pro to configure them and turn them into a full-fledged workflow. We'll click the Import Recorded Actions option from the Mobile Automation button on the Design ribbon. Let's give a name to the new sequence, the one that will contain the imported steps. The error icons signal the absence of the mobile device connection. Let's take care of this. We'll search for mobile in the Activities panel and add the mobile device connection to the workflow. We'll specify the device and the application in the connection details. Then simply move all the activities captured with the recorder inside the container we added and configured. Great, we have successfully created a mobile automation workflow. With that, we have reached the end of this demo. Now that you have seen how to use the steps recorder, you can go ahead and create an automation by yourself. Let's have a quick recap. We've seen how to use the recorder in Mobile Device Manager to record steps, how to edit the recorded steps, how to import actions to Studio Pro, and how to establish a mobile connection in Studio Pro. That's all for creating an Android automation in Mobile Device Manager. In the next video, we'll see how to create Android automations using activities. Until next time, happy automation!